G'day everyone, it's Jumbuck at work, and today we're going to be trying out the Duel Trial from 2008 to play some nice, simple, old school Yu-Gi-Oh! We have been graciously handed this Lightsworn deck, and I think it'll be a very nice time. So let's actually take a look at the deck. You got Triple Raikou, which on flip can pop a card and send 3. Plague Spreader, when in the graveyard you can place a card from your hand to the top of your deck and then special summon it. You can use that to stack wolves that are already in your hand and to give you an extra body and make synchro plays. Lumina, discard to special summon a Lightsworn from grave. Herald of Creation, you use these to grab your JDs if you mill them. Honest is just a nice little battle hand trap. Jane, Lila, just there for milling. Garroth, I'll be honest, I bloody don't play this dude normally, but he's sorta big. 3 wolves, they're complete bricks and you just hope to mill them. Celestia is, again, just not really used that much. Gauze is the bloody ultimate bringer of PTSD for anyone who used to play in any format he was legal. 2 JDs, a Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, 2 Foolish, Pot of Avarice, Solar Recharge, which lets you discard a Lightsworn, draw 2, discard 2, absolutely crazy card. Card of Safe Return, which lets you draw every time you special summon from your grave. MST, Mirror Force, Torrential. As for the extra deck, we have things we will never actually use, along with Brionac and Stardust RDA. So, let's get into the games. So, it's our first hand, and okay, this isn't unplayable. We'll set Raikou and pass. Nothing else to do here. Our opponent, however... Ooh, they got lucky with the Solar Recharge. Okay, a Foolish. They'll send Wolf to special it. And then they just attack into us. That's fine. We'll pop Wolf. Mill 3, and damn, that's an unlucky mill for us. Then they set 2. I'm pretty sure that's just like Mirror Force and Torrential. I don't think this deck has anything else. So normal Jane and get Mirror Forced. Indeed that was the case. We'll pass our turn because we still have Gauze in hand, ready to go whenever we need. So they don't have anything. Okay then. And we pull a Wolf. Okay, that's fine. We'll normal Honest, attack, and then bounce it back. Very, very nice. Time to see what our opponent has. And another Solar Recharge. Okay, they hit a Plague Spreader. And then they summon Lila. Go straight into a Synchro. And they bring out Flame Bell. Okay then. Cool, cool, cool. And they've got a JD with it. They swing. They get some more damage. We'll Gauze their JD. And now we get blown up. Well, that's fine. They mill 4 and get a Wolf. We're pretty much desperate on this last draw. We get a JD. Okay. We will use Plague Spreader. Send the Wolf. Normal Honest. Sink into Rio. Rio. Send Wolf. Bounce their Wolf. And then we just end our turn because we don't have enough names in grave. We just give up. On to the next game, we have a very nice looking hand. We'll normal summon Lila, end our turn, and just mill. Okay, that's not great, but hey. Let's see what our opponent's playing. Pure Mermaid, a back row, and Messenger of Peace. Okay then. We'll draw in a Wolf. Not great. Lila, pop, Messenger, normal summon our other one, and we got bottomless. Yeah, should have sequenced that the other way around, but hey, we hit 1 Lightsworn there, that's fine. We are looking at pretty safe anyway. Our opponent tributes Pure Mermaid into a Mobius. Attacking to Lila, that's fine. Back to us. And a Heavy Storm. Okay, that might be useful in the future. We'll set Raikou, however, and just let this continue on. Our opponent summons a UFO turtle, attacks into Raikou. We're going to pop the turtle. Again, milling no Lightsworns. It's okay though, we get to Gauze their Mobius, which is giving us a very big token. and we get steel caged. That's alright, that's what the heavy's for. So it's our turn, we draw, we don't have enough for JD, so we'll just heavy storm. Summon out Jane, and our opponent's going to have another turn. Scores, Jane, and the token. What's next? Mill 2, and a double solar recharge. God damn, what the hell is wrong with my mills today? Ooh, we get tribute for a lava golem, which then gets tributed for a royal rare lava golem. Ooh la la. But guess what, mate? Another terrible draw? That's fine. JD now can be summoned out, and we just swing for lethal with his own lava golem. So we're going to go first, and this is beautiful. Double solar recharge, so we'll use that. Send Jane. Mill 2, draw 2. Double solar recharge, send Celestia, and then we set. Okay, we've got ourselves a very nice setup, and our grave doesn't look terrible. Ooh, opponents on Glad Beast. Okay, they had a Bestiari, and also in Darius, attack, and they get popped. Ooh, and we mill a JD. That's fine though. Nothing there was too important. We'll just have to draw another, and we got Wolf. Okay. Heavy Storm, pop the back row. And now we go Lila, Plague Spreader. We'll send Wolf to the top of our deck and attack with both. We're actually not going to sync, we're just going to end our turn, because Lila's now going to mill that Wolf we added on top, and we get another Wolf on the hit. That is beautiful. With this, we have 4 boys on board. How's our opponent going to react? Draw for... Nope, they don't even bother drawing. Rip. Okay. We're going to know summon Jane, use the card a safe turn, and just end our turn. We'll mill 2. And we actually hit a Wolf. That is beautiful. We also get to draw an extra card, and that's very, very nice. We're just keeping Lila in hand in case there's some back row we need to get rid of. Okay, our opponent goes trade in, draw 2. Broken Bamboo Sword. Golden Bamboo Sword, draw another 2. Another broken, another 2. Oh no, it's Nurse Burn. They get to draw again. Hard Death. Okay, they get another 3. Another Upstart. Another Upstart. Good God, what the hell is this luck? And then they set 2. Okay. Gift card, that's game. You know, I don't think this format was very fun. Okay, we need to watch that game out of our mouths. Opponent went bloody +9 and then OTK'd. Card a safe return, we'll Foolish Burial, send a Wolf to special it. That'll give us a free draw. We'll normal summon Lila and just end our turn. Send 3. Sending double solar recharge, good God. Oh, yeah, that thing. Okay, at least our opponent doesn't get any good mills. They go Lumina, however, and a Monster Reborn for our Jane. Alright. They'll actually give us a draw because it came from our grave, and a third Raikou, a goddamn playset in our hand. Okay. At least they decided to let us fill up our grave, but yeah. They send 3. And they get a Wolf. And then they send another 2. Alright, they got plenty of names in grave. We'll draw, and we have nothing. Set Raikou pass. Okay. Opponent's gonna special summon Lila, and they'll actually pop the card a safe return a bit early because they are going to tribute summon Gauze and special out JD. They'll attack in. We will pop their JD because we don't want them to pop. They'll attack with gauze. We get to use our gauze. We went out of order, mate. Beautiful. And our opponent's embarrassed, so they drop out. Bloody order, mate. Alright, we're starting off the duel with a very nice hand indeed. Okay, we'll go Jane and just hope to hit some names. We get a Lila, that's fine. Let our opponent take their turn. Ooh, Solar Recharge, this could be nasty. Ooh, they hit a Plague Spreader, so they get to bring it out. Are they going to go for a Synchro Play? No, they're going to tribute it, and they're just going to swing over us. That's fine. We'll draw. And we get a Solar Recharge. Okay, we'll use you, send Wolf, draw 2, and we get a Wolf of our own in the grave. Very, very nice. Normal Plagues. Plague Spreader is going to send us into a Brionac. We'll then discard Gareth to bounce you, bring out JD, and bring back Plague Spreader. We will now go swing, swing, swing. Our opponent's on nice low life. Let's bring out our Stardust in case they have any silly little ideas. JD sends 4. Beautiful. Now what do our opponent do? They Gareth set 2. Okay, looks like we're going to be safe. JD, pop everything. Cool. Swing for lethal. Well, that was a good taste of 2008. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye.